Hello everybody. Today we'll be back in Finished Journal number 2, and it'll be chapter 4. This will be part 2. On fasting. Some of the disciples of John the Baptist came to him and said, "Lord, why do we fast and the Pharisees, you and your disciples, do not?" Emmanuel spoke to them, "How can the ignorant fast and suffer while they are taught knowledge? And how can the teacher fast when he has to teach knowledge to the ignorant? Verily I say unto you, your teachings are wrong, and if you fast according to the law of a cult." Fasting serves only the health of the body and the cultivation of the spirit. No one mends an old dress by using a new patch, because the patch will come off again from the dress, and the rip will become worse. Nor does one pour new wine into old skins, or the skins will tear and the wine is spilled. But one pours fresh wine into new skins, and they shall both be preserved. More healings. And when he talked with them this way, behold, one of the chiefs of the community came to him, and fell down before him, saying, "My daughter just died, but please come and put your hand on her, and she will live." Emmanuel got up, and his disciples followed him, and behold, a woman who had an issue of blood for 12 years stepped up behind him and touched the hem of his garment. She had spoken to herself, saying, "If I could only touch his garment, I would become well." Emmanuel turned about and saw her, and he said, "Be comforted, for your faith has helped you." The woman was well from that hour. When he came to the house of the chief and saw the fife players and crowds of people, he said, "Go away, for the young girl is not dead, but asleep." And they laughed him to scorn. But when he had expelled the people from the house, Emmanuel went within and took the young girl by her hand and said, "I command you, get up and walk." And the girl got up, rose to her feet, and walked. The news filled the whole country. As Emmanuel went away from there, a blind man followed and cried, "O Lord, Son of wisdom and knowledge, who knows how to use the power of his Spirit, have mercy on me." As Emmanuel approached him, he queried of him, "Do you believe that I can do such a thing?" And he replied, "Yes, Lord." Emmanuel touched his eyes and said, "Be it done to you according to your faith." His eyes were open, and he had vision. Emmanuel warned him to go forth and see to it that no one else learned of what had happened. But the man went out and spread the news throughout the whole countryside. When this one had gone, they brought him 2 people who were mute and possessed, and the evil spirits were driven out, and the mute spoke. And the people were amazed and said, "Nothing like this has ever been seen in Israel. How powerful must this new teaching about the power of the Spirit be to enable us to perform such miracles?" But the Pharisees said, "He drives out evil spirits through their chief, and he mocks God our Lord," or teacher. However, among themselves they said, "Who is this Emmanuel who possesses greater wisdom and knowledge than we? His teachings are more powerful and accurate than ours. This endangers us. Therefore we must try and catch him so that he may die." Emmanuel continued to go around into all the cities and villages, and preach in the synagogues the secret of the creation and the laws of nature, so that the Spirit would attain omnipotence. He preached about the spiritual kingdom in man, and he healed all sickness and infirmities. More laborers for the harvest. When he saw the people, he took great pity on them, for they were parched and scattered like a herd of sheep without a shepherd. He was greatly saddened, and he spoke to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but there are only a few laborers to bring it in. Seek and pray in your spirit so that more laborers will be found for the harvest." And it happened that they found laborers for the harvest, who gathered around Emmanuel and his disciples. Let us close this portion, Dharma, for your body is too weary to proceed. I take leave with my blessings and benediction, and I place my seal upon these portions, that they may not be misunderstood and stand in the truth thereof. I am that I am Sananda. That's the end of chapter 4.